Hello everybody, this is Cyber Surgeon, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. Last episode we made it to the inn and saved Aloth from some angry, drunken people. And I actually haven't checked anything that he's got out, or myself really. I haven't tried to do anything with the armor, so let's move everything down into the stash, and then let's see what we might have to work with. Looks like everything there is one-handed. It's a two-handed poleaxe, and I know I kind of want to go with a two-handed weapon. Though the sword and shield is kind of working right now, so I'm thinking, ooh, some scale armor. There we go. I'm thinking we might go ahead and do that. Keep me nice and safe. And then we have Aloth here, who comes with his own little hood, some special leather armor with some recoveries, or with some overseeing. I don't know what overseeing does. Overseeing. Oh, it's a 10% amplification to his ability area effect. That's pretty handy. Oh, I don't have any enchants, so I didn't mean to bring that up. And then he's got his own scepter, and scepters and rods and wands and stuff along those lines do two different types of damage sources, and it basically checks against whichever is the best at the time, either crushing or slash. That's kind of nice. And then he's got his grimoire. So the way the wizards work is, instead of having like a mana pool or anything along those lines, you have your grimoire, and your grimoire holds certain abilities at a time. And the way you can access all of your abilities would be to switch back and forth between different grimoires. So he has Dazzling Lights, which is an AoE will check. Oh, so it's a daze and gives them decreased will. That's pretty handy. It's got magic missiles, sunless grasp. Oh, so that's a accuracy debuff. That's pretty good. And then we got a fan of flames. So in this episode, I'm going to go ahead and flesh out my party a little bit more and grab a third guy. And that third guy is going to be my brother, Irritating. And lol_irritating over on Twitch. We kind of partner for a lot of the stuff on Twitch, so I tend to bring him into my games, so I'm going to go ahead and create his character. Hello again, anything I can do for you? We still have rooms open, and it's never too early for a drink. Please sit wherever you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by the way of good meal today, unless you're fond of cold porridge. Oh, yeah, I already did this. Whoops. It's been a couple days since I played last time, so I forgot. But I could use some reliable help. Do you know of anyone looking for work? If you want to hire somebody, I'd be happy to send them your way, so let's see what I have to work with. I don't have enough money to pay for a person, so I need to sell stuff. So I don't particularly, none of this stuff is particularly good, so I will just sell it all. And that should pretty easily cover the cost of a new adventurer. So let's go ahead and open up the character creation screen over again. And he is male. And he told me so we're going with a godlike for his character. Particularly the death godlike. So that way we can get someone who's going to be in that kind of an executing role. And he tends to play the short people, so we're going to get a little Orlin deathlight going on with the Cypher. So let's go ahead and run through this. And what abilities is he going to have? So we get to choose 2 at the start. We have Antipathetic Field, which is a beam that's going to do damage to between the user and the enemy. So that's not bad. We have Eye Strike, which is another dazzling blind. Mind Wave for some raw damage. I believe raw damage just doesn't get checked against anything. And then characters behind that person get knocked prone. Or we have Soul Shock, so you can pick an allied target and basically blow up that as an electrical burst. We have a Frighten, Confuse, or a Charm. Huh. So I think we'll go with the Charm and the Shield Burst type thing, because that way we'll get them focused on the melee targets. And actually, no, I'm gonna go with the AoE CC is something we don't really have, so that'll be a good thing to get going. And so the way intellect works in this game is it'll increase the area of effect as well as the duration of the abilities. And since a lot of his stuff is going to be focused around debilitating and controlling stuff, I think intelligence is going to be probably his most important stat. And some dexterity to make sure we can use things more often. Get some might. Make sure everything that we're using actually sticks, and then we'll just throw a couple points in the other stats just to make them above 10, so we are actually getting a bonus out of those stats. And well, if we go with the Living Lance, he can start as a ranged character. That'll keep him a little safer. Or we can get him with 2 little stabbers, so we can emphasize the intelligence even more, which I think actually might be what we go with. Yep. There it is. Boom. And let's see. Let's make him a mercenary. And with this little head going on. So we have our little demon cipher. And none of those portraits particularly work. That's not the right head. So that one looks like it has the right horns, at least. So we'll go with that one.
Yeah.
Now I am the leader of the group.
There we go. And this is going to be eerie. And here we go. So breeze through that real quick. Get that going. And now we have our little third guy. And so he's already got some decent focus generated. So let's explore.
Nice and slow.
Shall we? So I know the red is stealing, but if I'm not observed, I should be able to pretty easily steal. There's just some hail. It's no big deal. Oh, that's not even stealing right there. Okay, so I know I died to some wolves earlier. So that would probably be a good thing to deal with. Let's see what's up here. So we can go fight those wolves. I think we're going to want to go fight those wolves, and I believe there was a person that we could try to go save. It was the cook or something along those lines. Is also currently missing.
I've got it.
So we could take care of that. Let's go ahead and open that up.
Finished.
It's a rapier, padded armor, some duelist hat. Not bad. Another book and some more lockpicks. Let's try to take a look. I'm also kind of trying to reacclimate myself to what was going on because I haven't played in a couple of days, so need to get readjusted. This hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. He looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. What did I do anything? I just pet it. That's all I can do?
Huh?
Alright, whatever. Later, dog. I thought I could get that dog. Oh, there was a conversation option with her, Pasha, whatever her name is. I bet you I needed to do that.
Hello.
What's the story with that dog upstairs? Oh, that poor thing. She's still waiting on the old owner of the place. Thing is, I don't think he's coming back. It's been a long time now. We've tried our best, but with how things are, we don't draw much attention for it to spare for a hound. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. He even left his old poor hound behind. That's the name, see? The Black Hound? It's still sitting upstairs pining after him. Poor old girl. Okay, see, yeah, so I betcha there's now something I can do with that dog. And boom. So I don't think he's coming back. Well, you can come with me. Let's see if we... Did I just pick him up? I have a dog in my pocket. Can I give... Does everyone have a pet slot? No, only the main character has one? Okay, well, that still have... So now I have a dog with me. That's cool. And then, oh, see, I am so... This is not the best episode on the planet. I am messing up, because I am not keeping track of what I'm supposed to be doing. We're going to run down here, and all the way around, and into here. So we still got to deal with the guy who's harassing those millers. So, let's come down here. Yes, Mr. Swainer.
Gods keep you.
Don't know who you are, and I don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Careful, looks like they're from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. Smell like it, too. I saw you outside the mill. What was that about? Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town, on account he's got the mill to his name. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we give him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about our farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. Yeah, see, this is the thing why are you paying for ale if you're starving? What's it look like? Drink it till I forget how much I want to put a pitchfork through Trumbull's face. Trumbull says he's been threatening his family. Oh, I bet he has. All nobility, that Trumbull. 2 big, strong kids, purest soul, and all a gilded veil. Coward sending out messengers to handle his business. We can go tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him. We can't afford a good drink on account of him. But we won't be bullied by some foreigner on account of him. You raise so much as your voice to that family again, and I'll hang you from the windmill blades for the crows to eat. Here, let the person who's not starving, I will pay for it. Fair enough, you bring us something out of the throats and I'll be up to trading words. Okay, do I have to come over here and actually talk to her to buy a round?
Welcome.
Yeah, I'd like to buy a round. Fine, fellas, you're having me on. Any more fighting out the band Swainer for the inn entirely. Till then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. Here we go. Look, if I get them talking, I'm trying to get them to stop harassing the villain. Well, that's alright then. Here, 3 drinks for 3 fools. You get him off Trumbull's back, and maybe he'll be a little less stingy with his supplies. See, look, I'm trying to help everybody. Now you,
Good day to you.
Brought the drinks. By the flame, I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Black Hound shit beer. Gods, that's good. Alright, then you got my attention. What is it you want to talk about that's worth a round of drinks? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him against the wall. Maybe you ask... Oh, no, I'm not taking his side, though. His side is dumb. Tell me more about what's going on. Miller's in charge of the grain prices. He says they're fair. I know for a fact that folks like Offer pay half what we do. And maybe we've been a bit rough with them, but what we're supposed to do? We can't keep paying. We're going to starve, and you think Trumbull's going to be sorry about it when we do. I guess. Like, yeah, he should be charging everyone the same. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to think of. Think Botcha needs a hand around the inn? I don't know. Can I...
Good day to you.
Do you need a help around the inn? Oh, you don't. That's not an option. Okay. Well, at least I got him to back down. That still wasn't really what I was trying to go for there, though. Whatever, he's gonna leave him alone, so I guess we can count that as a win, kinda. I don't know, that's a disappointing win. I'm not super happy with the result of that one, but it should. It's better than it could have been. It's a nice house. Is this a win? I don't think I went to the windmill. This is Afra. Okay, well, Afra gets charged half price on grain. Maybe she knows what's going on. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Well met, friend.
Well, finally, I was starting to think. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. Can I help you? I just arrived in Gilded Vale and trying to loan the locals. Were you with one of the caravans, Master Odemas, by chance? Yeah. Why? Oh, balls. My sister, Kalisha, is traveling with one of the caravans. This is Kalisha's sister. She sent a letter before she came. Said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She was always a tough one. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road, or the caravan, perhaps. It is Master Odemas. Crap. She wasn't caught in a Buick, though. That's not even honest. She made it out of the Buick. She got blown up by some friggin' machine. See, that's not even an honest answer. She didn't make it. Afra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalisha was always so certain she could take on any danger. My poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might be still alive somewhere. Ah, man. Why did you call for her? I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalisha as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. Happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. With my Hathort gone, I didn't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. I hoped Kalisha could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child from being hollow-born. When she moved south to Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago, the journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. Well, I don't have anyone else now, with Kalisha gone. Please, can you help me? Gold-packed knights, pay me, and you have my oath it will be done. I guess, yeah, I am a gold-packed knight. I don't have any much, or very much. I set aside money for Ranga, but, well, here, will that do? Ranga also has many potions and crafts for sale. Maybe you'll find something of interest. I'm sorry. That's really all I have. You're welcome to some of my food if you want. I have some fruit. Oh, now I feel bad. I'll find her for you, damn it. Alright, I'll find her. You will? Oh, God bless you. Here, I'll give you a coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of, well, I'm not sure. There shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Anslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. I'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. Did she give me money? She gave me 20 copper. She gave me fruit and 20 copper. Oh, man, I feel like a douche. I should have been a kind wayfarer instead of gold-packed knight. Man. Alright, whatever. Moving on. I got paid. I have a job. Alright. So, my oath is to go and get stuff. Go and get, let's see, I need to go get supplies for that guy. I want to go get my vengeance on those wolves. That's what I'm going to do first. I want to go get my vengeance on those wolves. Trumbull.
Hail, traveler.
Spoke to Swainer. I convinced him to leave your family in peace. I'm glad to help. Give me your monies. See, I don't feel bad for taking your money. Because you are still supplying people with ale even though they're starving. You should be cutting people off like, you know, a smart person. But whatever. So now we need to go get vengeance on some wolves. Oh, snap. I do apologize for that one. That was probably very loud. I'll probably cut the audio out of that if I can. So let's go back up to the Valewood. Ooh, that's going to take 8 hours. So hopefully the athletic skill of my party is decent enough to where that's not going to tire everybody out. We'll head on up here. Yeah, looks like everyone's okay as far as fatigue goes. I want formations. There we go. Let's take a look at... Let's kind of go along something like that. Some river reed. Some more reeds down here. Alright, the wolves were over here. And they killed me. Oh, there's an outlaw up here. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just engage him then.
How may I help?
What do you have? That's a 2 per encounter. And it dazes people, plus it does some raw damage. Alright, we'll just open up with some autos and we'll see where he ends up positioning himself.
Yes?
Well?
And the Cypher... Let's throw a mind wave at him just because I want to see what that looks like. Is that melee? Well, it's got a range of 8 meters, so... I don't know how far 8 meters actually is. Dang, that is a big ol' honkin' AoE. Alright, well, my Cypher ended up taking all the aggro. So
how may I help?
Let's throw one of these down.
I need some shot.
There we go. And then now it's time for some Wolvie vengeance. So we got a sword and shield, some leather armor. Nothing too amazing. Okay, so I know the wolves are right here. I'm gonna take it off the fast mode. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and...
Yes?
I know those wolves are gonna come down. Well, I don't actually... Let's let it move forward a little bit.
Yes?
There we go.
Yes.
Can you mind control that wolf?
Cool.
Can you not mind control that wolf? There we go. Just out of range. I want that wolf to be mine.
Aye?
There we go.
Well?
Now what happens to this wolf? That's a short duration on that charm. But it does reduce 1 enemy, so that was effective. It's burning. Oh, come on. He died. Alright, so now we didn't lose to the wolves again. That would have been super embarrassing if we would have still lost with 3 people. Alright, these aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. These heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Easily reach the top. Let's try to scale it. The crumbling wall is of a considerable height, even now, and its uneven surface promises a difficult climb. Who will scale it? Well, I have decent athletics. Let's see if I can do it. You find a handhold upon one of the stones and start to pull yourself up, but the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance, your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You are forced to drop back to the ground. What about that? Here he finds a handhold upon one of the larger stones and starts at the wall. He's also forced down. Aloft. Also forced down. We've all been defeated by a wall. Alright. Let's take a look-see at what's going on up here, though. See, there's a dead guy up there, though. I want to... Oh, wait, is this... Who is that? What's his name? Tenfrith! That's the cook! Alright. Okay, well, they're not flagged as enemies. Let's see, can we talk to them? The young dwarf, tending to the stew, looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Please help! One of the bandits give Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Okay, well, we weren't gonna get to negotiate.
Yes?
So let's throw one of them there down,
Well?
and then let's position. See if we can. Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to beam. Let's see if we can get the knockdown going. Let's try to angle his right, to where you'll knock one. Boom! That's cool. I like that ability.
How may I help?
Let's shoot some. Let's do the ice thingy. That's a melee spell? Okay.
I shall.
I don't like that that's melee. So let's instead shoot some magic missiles. How often is this reset? Is this per encounter or per rest? Because if it's per rest, I just made a terrible mistake. So we're about to find out. Because I don't know if this is reset per encounter or not. Doesn't look like anything particularly important. Some fruit. Some more generic foodstuffs.
Good day, stranger.
By the flame, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did Pasha send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, the next time you're in Gilded Vale, be sure to drop by the Black Hound. I'll let her know what you've done for me. I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back in my oven again. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Fine.
Let's offload this junk.
So, was that everything? Yeah, I think that was everything that I needed to do up here. So I'll have to come back eventually with someone with higher athletic skill. Oh, hey! Or I could level up right now, and I bet you I could climb that. I got two people who just leveled up. So let's, so we're gonna level up, and we're gonna try to climb this, and then we'll put a cut in the video. So let's athletic up a little bit. I guess my guy is the lore person as well. So I like some lore. But Aloth is probably going to be lore as well. I don't really. So let's go with being super sturdy. Have a ton of athletics. Alright, lay on hands, which still not particularly interested in. Zealous focus is a modal. Does that just mean it's like a stance? Modal ability is one that affects to occur continuously while it's active. Oh, so it's an aura. Okay, so we have an accuracy buff aura, a movement speed and defense when disengaging aura, or a damage reduction aura. Wow, man. Well, the best defense is a good old fence. So let's throw that on there. Alright, then we'll level up. Let's see what Aloth can get. Yeah, I called it. I knew he was going to have a massive amount of lore. And then let's get him some athletics and survival. And so we got some. So we could learn more level 1 spells or level 2 spells, which we have completely open in the Grimoire, so we might as well fill those up. Bewildering Spectacle is an AoE Confusion. Binding Web is an AoE Hobble, but it's not a foe AoE, so it's not going to... Yeah, it's reducing the movement for everyone infected. So that would be good for, like, zoning an entire area, but it would also be zoning it away from myself. Bulwark against the Element. It's a self-buff for elemental damage reduction. That might be useful. Foe AoE to do burn damage in a radius. Oh, when hit. Okay, that's pretty low burn damage. Is that 5? Oh, so that's a weird thing to read. So does that mean that they take 5 damage per tick for 26 seconds every time they're hit? And does that stack on top of itself? Because if it stacks, that's amazing, and if it doesn't, that's really low. Oh no, we'll continue looking. Corrosive Siphon does corrosion damage and converts that into endurance. I think I might go. I think that's one that's definitely worth keeping. Is a blind. Target becomes paralyzed, and then it sickens all, which reduces all attributes by 1 and fortitude and will by 10. So that's everybody. Infused with Vital Essence, I would give him a self-heal, as well as make him slightly more tanky for a while as well. Convert. It's only on yourself. Dang, if he could use it on somebody else, that would be amazing. Just a debuff. 20 deflection until damaged. With each hit taken. So it's reduced each hit taken. Corrode damage nuke. A ray of fire. Or rolling flame. With a 5-meter jump. Holy crap. I don't like those. So I think we're just gonna go with the Necrotic Lance and the Siphon. Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. Alright, so let's see now with, what, 6, 7 athletics, if I can scale this wall. There we go, I needed 5. Alright. I'm up the wall. So is everybody else, apparently. I am so athletic now, I can just lift everyone else up this wall. Ooh, reflex gloves. As well as a scrawled letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I've put myself out of the reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. There's some extra camping supplies in case I ever come up here and am in need of them.
Yeah.
So let's grab that mushroom off the wall as well, and then we'll just go ahead and hop down, and we will go back to town, and we will go ahead and end out this video. So speed boosty over to that. Okay, and we are back in the Gilded Vale, so thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, let me know if you're interested in anything else in the comments, and thanks again for sticking around. Catch us in the next episode. Bye-bye.